So today's one of those days where it's wet and it's miserable outside. It's not always easy to get out the door. But I've got some cool hills on my doorstep here in Cardiff, which is where I am right now. Really wet, really muddy out there, lots of rain. So I need to wrap up warm. That's the first point, but I've got my Aeropex with me from AfterShokz. Really look forward to running with these at times when I'm really struggling with motivation. Listen to some good music, some podcasts, and just helps take that kind of enthusiasm to get out the door and get all those training runs done on the days when you don't want to. Helps me to anyway get out there and get it done. So psyched to get out there now, get some good music on and get my groove on the trails and get moving. So gotta wrap up. Let's go. So those of you who've been following my training, my racing for a while on Instagram or on YouTube will have seen that AfterShokz are a product that I use quite frequently within my training. I race with these as well. I've really enjoyed them for my ultra races. When you're out there on the trails for 8, 12, 24 hours, having some music, having something to occupy your mind within those dark places in a race can be really helpful, and something that I find really helps me from a performance standpoint, but just helps me to zone out in those dark times when the legs, the lungs, the energy is low, everything is hurting. Having that music is a real good pick-me-up. Now, I am sponsored by AfterShokz, but I want to talk about this product because I really do enjoy them. So the Aeropex is the updated version from the Treks Air. So the Aeropex is smaller, but it's also louder as well. Really notice the sound quality difference with a higher range of frequencies between the Treks Air to the Aeropex. Something that I really enjoy because sound quality is something that is really important to me. Being a musician, I like to hear my music and like to hear it full. But with that bone conduction technology, like I've said before with the AfterShokz, it's amazing to be able to hear what's going on around you. I couldn't imagine using a headphone that wasn't this style ever again, because it just feels so good to know what's going on, especially with traffic, so you can run hard. And then the nighttime as well, when you're not visible, you need to be really aware of what's going on with the traffic around you too. But also having that sound quality there and having that focus and just being able to hear the trail, the nature, the mountains. When you're in the mountains, you need to be able to enjoy that. I need to be able to appreciate those sounds, and having this gives a perfect blend to it. So it's almost like guilt-free listening to music for me. I feel like I can listen to music, listen to podcasts, but still be interacting with the environment around me. Battery life, I do get a lot of ultra runners messaging me, asking about the headphones, asking about what the battery life is like. So 8 hours is what's on the cards with the battery life for these, but I use these throughout UTMB, I use these throughout Peñagulosa, Lavaredo. Had these on standby the whole time. So UTMB I was running for 24 hours. That was a long time. I had the headphones on standby the whole time. So I wasn't listening to music the whole way through the race. Obviously, I still want to connect with the runners around me. I want to have a few chats out there on the trails. There are times when I enjoy just the silence out there on the trails as well. But like I said, in those low moments in the race, I can quite easily press play. It's synced up with my iPhone, so I'm playing music on my Spotify account or my iTunes or whatever it is I'm linked up to there. Able to enjoy some music, press it again, pause it, skip it, move along through the tracks without any faff. Not having to worry about stopping, starting, packing them away. Always having them on my head or quite easily just around the neck. The whole single pair lasted me from the start to finish up the race, which was pretty cool. I was really impressed by that factor, not having to change them out and not having to worry about battery life and just listen to as much music as I wanted. And in some of those darker sections of the race, it definitely really helped me out to pull through and to get inspired again, listening to some of my favourite tunes and to keep me going.
Are you feeling okay?
The headphones can really withstand the elements, which is something that is really important when you're out there on the mountains like I am. So I've been out in rainy, stormy weather, had some really gnarly days in Chamonix this summer. Right now it's winter as well. I'm doing a lot of sessions in my garage on my bike trainer. It's not too exciting compared to training in Chamonix, but get very hot, very sweaty in those sessions. Again, no problems there. So the waterproofing seems to be a factor that's working really well for me. Again, just having that ease of use is a really important factor and something that I want, especially when I'm running and you're running hard. That's something that I've always enjoyed, knowing that I can just hammer it down the trails, no wires, nothing annoying me there, no problems with connectivity, and the headphone just staying in place and just not bouncing around at all. I couldn't imagine using a different headphone. I'm really enjoying them. Like I said, work perfectly for me in these longer ultras. So if you're doing something short, if you need some extra motivation for an interval session, or if you need something to keep you company over those longer runs, which is the main focus that I enjoy out of these headphones, do check them out if you're interested. Down in the description below, I will put down maybe some discount codes, or there might be a promotion by AfterShokz, and I try and keep that updated throughout the years when this video is out there. So right now there will be a Christmas promotion from AfterShokz, so I'll drop down that down in the description below for you guys to check them out if you're interested in them. As I said, they are a sponsor, but it's a product that I love and a product I can really get behind. Staying safe, listening to your music whilst being aware of what's going on around you, I think is really important for runners and for cyclists, even whatever your sport is really. Just being aware of what's going on around you and not shutting yourself off to that world around you. So if you guys as well, if you've got any podcast ideas, any music that you're really enjoying, drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys listen to on your runs or your bike rides. For me, I love listening to anything from science, obviously running podcasts, nutrition. I enjoy a good range of all those, so let me know, but really interested to hear what you guys listen to. Thanks for watching and happy running.